if you think going electric means giving up excess. The 2027 GMC Hummer EV is the truck that laughs in your face. This thing is not about efficiency. It's about turning the volume all the way up on what an electric off-roader can be. Wider than some parking spaces, heavier than some small houses, and packed with more party tricks than most concept cars. The tension is obvious. Is this the most ridiculous way to build an EV, or is that exactly why people want it? From the outside, the 2027 Hummer EV looks like a military vehicle that's been through a sci-fi filter. The front is a vertical wall of LEDs and metal, a full-width light bar with the Hummer script broken into segments, squared-off fenders you could sit on, and a near-roof-bright windshield that doesn't care what the wind tunnel thinks. The proportions are cartoonish in the best possible way. Huge wheels push way out to the corners, short overhangs, and a stance that makes full-size pickups look almost modest. GMC has tightened some of the lines for 2027 cleaner. Light signatures, sharper wheel designs, a bit more aero smoothing, but the basic message is the same. This truck is here to dominate your rearview mirror, not slip quietly past. Pop the massive doors and climb in, and the interior doubles down on the electric desert base camp vibe. You don't drop into the Hummer EV, you scale into it. Inside, it's a mix of tech lab and off-road toy box. The dash is wide and blocky, but modernized with a big central touchscreen and a crisp digital gauge cluster. Graphics look like they were ripped from a high-end off-road game. Pitch and roll angles, wheel angle, power flow, battery temp, drive node animations. The materials walk that line between premium and bomb-proof, rubberized surfaces, exposed bolts, chunky switches, but with enough leather, contrast stitching and lighting to remind you this thing costs six figures. The removable roof panels, still one of the coolest features, let you turn it into a rolling open-air balcony, and the rear window drops so the whole cabin feels like a convertible fortress. Under the skin is where the Hummer EV turns from meme into engineering flex. By 2027, GMC has refined the Ultium battery tech, but the core facts haven't changed. This is still a gigantic battery on wheels with supertruck numbers. Trio motor setups on the top, trims mean four-figure horsepower and torque figures that don't sound real. Launch control, watts to freedom, because of course it has a name. Still lets a vehicle that weighs as much as a small building hit 60 MPa in a handful of seconds. It's absurd, and that's the appeal. The contradiction is baked in. You bought an EV partly to be greener, and then you picked the one that can rip four truck-length black stripes leaving the mall. Day to day, it's the EV traits that make the Hummer weirdly addictive. Instant torque makes city driving effortless. You never feel like you're fighting the weight from a stop. The ride is surprisingly comfortable for something so huge, and the quiet from the electric motors makes the cabin feel like a lounge, until you turn on the insane audio system and the light show on the dash. Visibility is pure truck. High seating position, big mirrors, cameras doing a lot of work. And then there's the flip side. The size is real. Narrow streets, tight old town alleys, underground garages. This is not where the Hummer EV feels at home. On paper, 2027, Hummer EVs can still post big range numbers thanks to enormous battery capacity and improved efficiency, and they can gulp electrons at impressive DC fast charge speeds when you find a serious charger. But physics hasn't changed. This will never be the most efficient way to move 5 people around. If you need maximum miles per kilowatt hour, look elsewhere. If you want an EV that makes every arrival feel like an event, that's what you're buying here. Price-wise, by the 2027 model year, this thing sits firmly in outrageous surdoi territory. In the US, you're looking at a starting price that lives up in premium full-size truck money and well-optioned tri-ope motor, edition-y type bills that wander into low six-figure territory without trying hard. That's before you start adding special paints, wheel packages, off-road kits, and all the lifestyle gear that will inevitably end up wrapped around it. If you enjoyed this look at the 2027 Hummer EV, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Grain Cars, and tell us in the comments, is this the coolest way to go electric or the most over-the-top truck on sale? Would you actually take one off-road or just enjoy the absurdity on the street? Thanks for watching. Drive safe, charge often, and we'll see you in the next one.